People taken aback by what officer does next to neighborhood kids. During emergency situations, we're used to seeing police officers not only help the victims, but also keep the onlookers calm and feel secure and protected. This is why when there was a suspected gas leak at South Hill, Virginia, at one of the local apartment complexes, a police officer named C.B. Fleming, who's been in the service for over 15 years, was immediately spotted on site. He was the first one who responded to the emergency call for help, even before the emergency crew members arrived at the Mecklenburg Manor Apartment. Upon arriving at the scene, he saw children outside the building. These kids were not aware of the potential hazard that the situation brings. As soon as it was detected that the gas leak was not a threat, the onlookers started to dissipate. But the police officer approached the children. The police officer could have easily turned his back once proven that everyone's safe, but he didn't. Everyone was shocked by what he did next. The veteran police officer introduced himself to the kids who were playing with dolls and even lowered himself to the ground and sprawled out on the sidewalk with them. He asked if he could play with them. One of the residents, named Lesha Roper Bowell, told CBS 6 that everyone who was present that day was shocked by what he did. So she made sure that she snapped a couple of photos of this wonderful moment that the kids were able to share with this respectable man playing with dolls. During his interview with CBS 6 later on, the police officer explained that at that moment, the kids needed someone who they feel is a superhero. He's awesome. That's the only word you can really use to describe CB. It's just amazing the bond he has with the children. According to Fleming, he would always try to be friends with kids he comes across. As a police officer, he doesn't only want to write tickets and be the bad person that other people think of, especially that he's a lawmaker. He said, "I figured if I could be that bright spot in someone's day, then that's all that mattered." Fleming also shared that ever since he first joined the force, their department would always receive calls from the apartment complex, and he made it a point to let the residents feel that he was there for them, to serve and protect. The resident who got the picture of Fleming with the kids said that he's done a terrific job in making himself always available to the community, especially for the residents of the apartment. After his simple interaction with the kids that day is proof that he is indeed a kind police officer. That photo went viral, and since then, everyone in that community now has a different impression about police officers. Not only were the parents impressed with what Officer Fleming did that day, but it also made a huge change towards their feelings to these lawmakers. Thanks to this determined veteran who made it his duty to let others in his local area feel and think that he's one of them, that he's someone that they can rely on any time of day.